My name is Jill Corcoran. I am from Billings, Montana. My life prior to Envita, I was actually actively working a job in a dental office. My husband and I have a financial service business. We were active in that. Also just doing the things that normal people do with their life, everyday work. We also have 6 children and 15 grandchildren, so we were busy with family things as well. I had gone and had a chiropractic visit where I had some abdominal pain, more centered on my right side, and he suggested that I go seek medical attention. Initially, he thought it was appendix problems. At the time, I was involved in a community theater production, and those productions usually run for 3 weeks. Last week, my stomach was really bothering me, in terms of eating, and just thought it was a lot of stress, maybe due to a lot of things I was involved with at the time. I did finally make that medical appointment, go seek the doctor's advice, sent me over to the hospital for a CAT scan, and after that, we received a phone call a couple hours later. I was diagnosed with 11 tumors. They were in my abdominal area. I had one on the outer membrane of my liver, and they felt like it had started in my ovaries. That's when we decided to act. First, we had a meeting with our oncologist at our local hospital, and we had knowledge of Envita. So right away, my husband called and scheduled an appointment. We knew that Envita, always offers cutting edge stuff. From 2007, they had only progressed further in what they offered. We had prior experience with Envita. I was also diagnosed with cancer back in 2007, and that's when we first, sought out the help at Envita. One of the things I know my husband and I talked about, I said, I want to go where I'm at the same place every day, where the right hand knows what the left hand's doing. You're not going up on, the 3rd floor of a building, and then you're hoping that the results from the tests that you've had up there get down to the doctor in a timely manner. Your blood work is drawn there. Your all kinds of testing they can do there. It's just everything has a synergy to it. And when we met with the oncologist, we let him know that we were seeking a second opinion. Didn't really give him a lot of details because we know, traditional medicine isn't always open. So yeah, the decision to come here was immediate. One of the first things we did here at Envita was to get a full body PET scan. And it was a little nerve-wracking because I wasn't sure if there were other areas that were infected. Those tests were, scheduled right away, and we were able to get in and get that peace of mind that I needed to know that we're only dealing with what I originally thought we were dealing with. Well, not knowing who I was going to be paired with prior to meeting Dr. Sears, I was pleasantly surprised. He has a very nice demeanor, as do all the doctors, because I've had, worked with a couple other ones too, but very nice demeanor, really lays out your case for you, so you don't feel like it's just a cookie cutter thing. Did a lot of the diagnostic testing, it was like my own individual roadmap per se. And every week we'd meet and he would go over results of the tests. And that's one thing I do like about Envita. You get your schedule every week. You know exactly where you're supposed to be, at what time you're supposed to be there, how many hours you're going to invest in that treatment time, and what they're going to do to you. So there's no surprises. And hats off to the girls in scheduling, because I don't know how they do it, but they do an amazing job. Every patient, has a coordinator, and I can see that it makes a difference. And they're on the floor all the time checking on you, and they kind of help you kind of relay the questions that you may have for the doctor, things that come up in your treatment. They take them back to the doctor, they get the answers for you. They're able to communicate with your nurses if you have a question about medication you're taking. So they're kind of like the liaison, the go-between. I believe they're a very important part. And the environment here is totally all about healing, and you feel it from the moment you walk in the door. It's a very healing environment, very spiritual environment. I say, come and check out what your options are. Obviously, your life is an investment, and it's not till our life is challenged that we realize how much of an investment it really is. And I just think, why not come and find out what your options are?